You know those days when you feel a bit off, like heavy, like maybe you want to hide under the duvet or you just feel like you're in a bit of a funk? Today's message is for you. We are right in the middle as I'm recording this. Now, it doesn't matter when you watch this, but as I'm recording this, we are right in the middle of one of the most powerful eclipse portals I've ever experienced. And I always experience eclipse portals really fundamentally. This one is hitting different. This one is different. This one really is diving into clearing out the dregs of what's there so that we can bring it out into the open and create space for new things to come. Now, as I'm recording this, it's the 26th of August, 2026. And the lunar eclipse that closes this eclipse portal, full moon in Pisces, is on Friday morning, about 5:15 UK time in the morning. And we're right in that final clearing out space. Now, like I say, whenever you watch this is perfect for you. But this message is for you if you are feeling the weight of it all, if you're feeling the heaviness, if you're feeling the uncertainty, because clearing out old things leaves you not knowing what's next. It leaves you in the uncertainty. And this channeled message today is about what to do with that. And it's going to help. I promise you. Believe me, I'm in this as much as you are. So if you're new to my channel, welcome. I'm Sonia Davis, and I bring channeled messages to you when they are relevant and when my guides give them to me to share with you. I channel write every single day, and some of those messages are specific to me, and some of them are for me to share with you. I never know what they're going to be until they come out. I close my eyes and write with my pen and I'll scribble if I'm honest. And I never know what's coming through. And right now, what I'm feeling is that real sense of they want to help us. And actually, it's our human nature that's getting in the way of us navigating these times. So I'm going to read out the message in just a moment. What I invite you to do, if you're able to, is to just close your eyes and feel the frequency of my words. Now, when I speak these, one of the reasons my guides asked me to speak these is because, yes, I receive them, but I receive them on a multidimensional level. But when I speak them out, my voice is an activator, and I'm transmitting not just the words themselves, but the frequency of the message that came through to me in the way that it came through to me in. So I invite you, if you can, just gently close your eyes. Today's message is not a long one, it's quite short. I'm gonna read this out to you, and then I'm going to talk to you about it, what I believe it means, but obviously put your own interpretation on these. I always invite you to feel into how it lands for you. So go ahead, if you can, if it's safe, just close your eyes. You might want to take a nice deep breath and land in the moment. Sometimes there is nothing, a void, a space. If you notice it, it feels like discomfort because you are so used to filling every nook and cranny of your life. It is not. It is not. It is potential. It is opportunity. The more you learn to sit in the void space without seeking or searching for answers or a path out, the more you embrace the limitlessness of its potential. Stillness, sit, allow, be. There is no need to fill the space. It is not space, it is possibility. In your rushing and seeking, you eliminate potential timelines as you rush past them. Learn the art of stillness, of nothing. This is true creation. In love, in stillness, in peace. Such an important reminder. Our brains are very trained and conditioned to stay busy, to want to know where we're going next. And sitting in uncertainty is hard. How often have you emptied out a cupboard, right? I'm going, right, I'm getting rid of that cupboard. It doesn't work anymore. It's broken, whatever. You empty it out, you get rid of the cupboard, and you don't know what you're going to put in its space. You leave a space in the room. How often have you done that? Or have you always known what the new furniture is going to be, what you're going to put in that space first before you even clear out the old one? That's what this is about. This is saying sit in the discomfort of not knowing what's going to fill that space yet. Clear out the old. Maybe, just maybe, when it's empty, you'll have space for a new idea to come in that you wouldn't have thought of. That's the essence I'm getting with this. It's interesting. I've kind of out the corner of my eye, I've got a chest of drawers over to the side there that I keep thinking, yeah, it doesn't really work there, but I don't know what else to do with that space, so I'll leave it there. I've got that out. I can't turn the camera to see it because of the way my setup's put on, but I'm literally looking at that chest of drawers now going, yeah, I'd like to get rid of it, but I don't know what I'd put in its place. And this is saying, maybe you don't need to know. Let's go through it. That void, that space, it feels like discomfort because you're used to filling every nook and cranny of your life. It's that the human brain, particularly nowadays, 2026, we are always on. Everything is technology, it's streaming, it's online. Our lives have become digital. I even had that. I don't, if you follow my channel, you'll know I did a fast last weekend, 24-hour fast, but I also coupled it, unplanned, but I felt like right in the moment, coupled it with a 24-hour digital detox as well. Do you know one of the hardest bits about that? It wasn't about disconnecting. It was about realizing how much of my life is controlled on my phone or online. You know, we're in midsummer right now. Okay, it's hot. I don't need the heating. But if I needed the heating on, I'd have to use my phone. If I wanted to play music, that's very difficult for me to do without using my phone because we have an online, we use streaming. If you want to watch a film, you can't. I mean, how many of you still use Blu-rays or DVDs or whatever, physical CDs? It's all online now. Now, don't get me wrong, I do still use some of those things. We absolutely have those in my house, massive film collection and things like that. But that's rare. And our lives are built around constantly being connected to the online space. And actually, that means our brains are constantly receiving input. Like the electromagnetic waves coming at you through the screen right now as you're watching this. And I appreciate the irony of me sharing this with you right now through an online streaming service, right? I do get that. And I value the usefulness of the tool. But when do you give yourself space to switch off from that? And there's an uncertainty right now, particularly in this eclipse portal. It's asking us all, and I'm saying us because this is me as well as you. I am literally in the depths of this myself right now as well. And I'm sharing this so that you know you're not alone. If you're feeling this, it's not just you. Trust me on this. We are being asked to let go. The energies right now are saying, please let go of the things you don't need. The full moon in Pisces on Friday in 48 hours time, just under 48 hours time as I'm recording this. And don't worry when you're watching this. This is fine. The energy, your guides will bring you here when the energy is right for you to watch this. So please don't worry if it's another time that you're watching this. We are all being asked to let go of things that we don't need anymore. And we're being asked to let go of them without knowing what's coming next. There's a real element of trust here. Real trust. And some of the messages I've been receiving, some of the personal messages I've had recently have been about that trust. that surrender, about not looking for what's coming next. They literally say this. The more you learn to sit in the void space without seeking or searching, the more you embrace the limitlessness, I'll say that, of its potential. But actually, in rushing and seeking, you eliminate potential timelines as you rush past them. Wow, what? Sometimes you need to sit in the void, in the discomfort, in the nothingness, to allow the possibilities of what's available for you to actually get to you. If you're constantly moving forward and not sitting and just being, you're not allowing those things to come near you. You might be eliminating the most radiant, glorious timeline that is destined for you, and you rush past it because you're not sitting still and giving it space to land with you. It's such a powerful lesson, and it goes against all of our human conditioning. There's a human conditioning that we have been absorbing for a very, very long time, certainly centuries, if not millennia, that says doing more is the way forward. And we stop connecting with what's real and what's true, which is the essence of who we are on the inside. And we only find that when we go quiet, when we go still, when we allow space. I felt so different after my 24-hour fast and digital detox. So different. I felt calmer. I mean, I have an ADHD brain, which is always on. And I discovered after switching off from technology for 24 hours, my brain calmed down. It wasn't looking for things. Now, you might not be in a position where you can switch off completely for 24 hours, and that's okay. Trust me on this, it's okay. But what can you do to allow yourself to sit in the not knowing? In the, I don't know what's coming next, and just be okay with, and I'm not going to fill the space. I know I need to clear out that cupboard. I know I need to get rid of that chest of drawers. And I don't know what I'm going to put in its space, but how about I get rid of it and just sit with the space? And maybe there's something else that will suddenly appear that I wouldn't think of. While that cupboard's still there, I'm not going to be thinking beyond the limitations of the shape of it, that cupboard that's already there, the shape of the stuff that's in it and where that needs to go. I'm going to be thinking about what can I replace that with, rather than going, I'm going to get rid of it because I know I need to do that. And I'm just going to sit with the space and let the space sit for a bit. Maybe I'll have a new idea that I wouldn't think of right now because I sit with the space. It's that. That's what they're talking about. Learn the art of stillness, of nothing. That is true creation. When you stop trying to get your brain to decide things, to look for things, to find things, you allow space for your heart intelligence to come forward. So I invite you, if you can, even if it's just for half an hour today, as you're watching this, give yourself a bit of time to just go still and do absolutely nothing. And trust me, I know that will feel really uncomfortable. And you might feel guilty because you're not doing, you're not performing, you're not being busy. And it's like, oh. Western society has conditioned us to keep busy. That's not what nature wants. Nature doesn't keep busy. Nature has its downtime. Nature has times when it does nothing at all. And it rests and relaxes and goes, oh, I'm gonna sit and just be. And then another time we'll come back and we'll do things. And we'll, the leaves will grow and the flowers will bloom and all of that. But there's a point of stillness before all of that happens in nature. where you just stop. This is your reminder that you are nature, and that actually stopping is as much part of being human as doing everything else is. It's the art of surrender, it's the art of trusting, and it's learning to not know what's next and sit with the discomfort of that. And believe me, I know it is uncomfortable. Even if all you do is you go for a walk around the block for 15, 20 minutes and you leave your phone at home and you just pay attention to the world around you, that's great. And I do that. I do try and do that every day. I don't always manage it. I am not perfect on this, okay? I am learning this as much as you, but really it makes a difference. It makes a huge difference. So whatever you're sitting with right now, however this is feeling for you, I invite you to lean into that and go, I'm going to sit with the discomfort of this. It's not how I want it, but it's okay to sit with it. That's what this message is saying. When we stop looking, we allow space for the answers to find us. Because when we're looking, we already know, we've already predefined what we think the limitations of our answers are going to be. When we stop looking and we create space for the answers to fall into us instead, the limitlessness of its potential is what they say here. That's what can emerge for you. It's a powerful and profound message, and it can be uncomfortable. I would love to know how this lands for you. If you want to go further, if you want to go deeper, I would love to invite you into a free expansion audit. I'm creating some new stuff in my business. For me, this process is about the shape of my business going forward. I'm simplifying, I'm clearing things out. My expansion audits are available right now. If you're watching this in 3 years' time, I don't know, they may not be, but that's okay. Send me a message anyway. But as I'm recording this, you are very welcome to book a free 45-minute one-to-one expansion audit, and we will dive into exactly what's going on for you right now so that you can work out what your next step could be. And that includes finding the stillness and learning to sit with the discomfort of that. That's what I'm here for. It's to help you navigate this. So the more uncomfortable you're finding this, the more I invite you to come and get some help. That's what I'm here for. If you haven't already, please, please, please do me a huge favor. It makes a massive difference. Please do subscribe to my channel. It makes a real difference in the way this platform puts things out to people and shares things with people who might otherwise not find me. So thank you for that. And if you're already subscribed, thank you. I love you. I do love you. I am sending all of you love and light and blessings of joy on this profound and powerful time. It's just, this is mind-blowing, and I have a feeling the next 48 hours are going to hit us with a boom, here's the insight. I believe the other side of the eclipse portal, less than 48 hours now, is going to be profound. And I've got my own personal astrology is really supercharged for this one as well. So I'm inviting you to sit in the stillness, sit in the quiet, reach out to me if you need help with this. Please, this is my purpose in life, is to get you to a place where you accept yourself and you find that deep joy that comes from loving yourself so profoundly, clearly. That's what I do. So I'm sending you so much love. I really am. From my heart to yours. I'll be back with you very soon.